Hello, Counter here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be showcasing Savior level 100 Reze. She is the unit that you get from the event battle pass, which is fully in the end. This unit does actually have two paths because it is a secret. So let's see how good she is. So she is going to be costing 4.3k to be placed. First one that we're going to take a look is Contract. Contract has a primary passive that the storm creation inflicts all enemies on the map with electrified for 5 seconds and then slows enemies by 15% for 20 seconds. So as you can see, she does have a cooldown of 45 seconds with 500 range. She doesn't do anything, to be honest, only when you use the ability. She will be slowing the enemies down. As you can see, the speed is getting decreased. Also, keep in mind that she does electrified every 30 seconds when max, and when you use the ability, she does also just slow them down by 15%. I feel like the first path of the unit is really useless, but you can also pair it up with Aki, I think. I tried it before, it didn't work, or maybe I just didn't know how to be honest, but you can sacrifice her to Aki, and Aki will turn into demon mode. Now let's take a look at the second form of Rezi, which is the main DPS one. Second form is called Hybrid. Hybrid has two passives. The primary passive, Ammo. When Bomb Girl Hybrid has ammo, she can use stronger attacks when Bomb Girl Hybrid has no ammo. She will become faster to desperately get more. Secondary passive, Blood Gauge. When Bomb Girl Hybrid kills an enemy with a bleeding status effect, she will gain Blood Gauge percentage. When the Blood Gauge is filled, Bomb Girl will gain 1 ammo. So basically, for her to get filled up with ammo, she will be needing to kill enemies with bleeding. Now also what you really need to know is Rezi has 3 different attacks that she rotates through. Only 1 and 2 consume ammo. Reze transform her arms into torpedoes, firing them towards the nearest enemy, which does a massive cone AoE 5x damage displayed, that she detaches her head and throws it at her feet, causing a massive explosion. It is a full AoE attack that does 5x damage displayed. Third one is Reze flicks her fingers in the direction of the nearest enemy, creating a piercing explosion that goes through all enemies it hits. It is line AoE, doesn't consume ammo, and if ammo is 0, she will have the cooldown. So right now she is in line AoE, she does have 0 ammo, she's doing 500k damage every 2.5 seconds with 46 range, next upgrade is 13k, 1.28 million damage every 2.4 seconds with 56 range, the next upgrade is 37k, 2.6 million damage with 2.37 seconds cooldown, 68 range. Next upgrade is 79,000. She's doing 4.6 million damage every 2.3 seconds with 80 range. Is 118k. She's doing 8.3 million damage every 2.2 seconds with 92 range. And the last upgrade is 192,000, doing 10.8 million damage every 2 seconds with 100 range. When we use all Dragos, she will be doing 38.6 million every 2 seconds line AoE. We're going to bring some bleeding enemies and filling up the bar and also restoring her ammo. I've brought Denji for bleeding, so right now we're gonna actually see how she switches her abilities. So you can see right now she is circle AoE doing 5x the damage. She does have 4 ammo and this bar is getting filled up. So now she is circle AoE. Since we have bleeding from Denji, she's doing 5x the damage displayed, which is 193 million damage. So right now the gauge has been filled and it is a full AoE. And as you saw that she was full AoE, so right there she does do the same damage, which is 193 million. So let's see it again, how the full AoE looks. You can see she is full AoE. She does do the same damage for both paths or both rotations. Actually, the full AoE is a much larger range and also hits all enemies in the map. If you pair her with like a Denji or any good bleeding unit, she will be very broken. When the rotation doesn't happen, she does do a good 40 million every 2 seconds with a pretty good line AoE. She's definitely worth it to get and most likely is going to be meta. I'll see you guys in the next one.